What is up, everybody? We are back, and we are back with another round of roguelike roulette. Uh, as you can see, we have 20 or more roguelikes on this wheel. We will spin the wheel, and once the wheel is spun, we will play the roguelike that is displayed, and we will play it till we either fail or succeed, and then we will spin the wheel again, and we will play the next roguelike that comes up on the wheel. So why don't we go ahead, give this a spin. The rules are, we established last time, I can click as many times as I want, but after that last click, I can no longer click again. Because I have a thing where if I see it's going to land on one that I don't want, feel the need to click again. But for your guys' sake, I will not do that. I will just Click, 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 click. We'll keep clicking. We're gonna keep clicking. We're gonna click and click and click and click and click until we don't click anymore. And see that? You see that white line at the bottom? That confused the shit out of me last time. I thought that's where that's the game we're playing, but no. It's the black arrow on the left. War pips. Nope. Sunless skies. Alright, well, Sunless Skies it is. I believe that is one we have in Epic. Uh-oh. Come on, Epic. Do your thing. Need to be like that. We don't need to be upset that we're not the... There we go. Library. And Sunless Skies. This is the one with the train in space, if I remember. So once we launch it, because of how I have things set up, there it goes. And we are going to do, new game. If you die, you can only continue with a new campaign. If you die, you can reload or continue with a new campaign. We are going to do Legacy, because aim assistance. No. Enemy projectile speed. Just do the standard stuff. We die, we die. That just means we spin the wheel again. You can purchase faster engines at certain major points. Okay, I suppose that's good to know. Log of Her Majesty's locomotive, the Orphine, March 14th, 1905. Our expedition the domains of the dead has been eventful. The Orphine is damaged and in grievous need of repairs and supplies. Uh-oh. Trouble. May God be with us. Uh-oh. Feel better. It's a skill I need to learn. Okay, we need to drive this train. Chugga 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 chugga. Okay, we can do dodges. Captain Wicklock is badly wounded. That's not what you want to hear. First officer, crew to look to you. The nearest station is New Winchester. And you get the Orphine there safely. I can certainly try. What's this? The wreckage hangs in the sky, pocked. Recent gunfire. You and the boarding party don your sky suits, garments of waxed canvas lined with felt to protect against the cold of the sky. Two of the crew are whispering as they dress. What business did Captain Whitlock have? Blue Kingdom anyways. Why the devil did we trespass on the districts of the dead? You silence him, now is not the time. The gap between the two engines isn't wide, but the endless fathoms of heaven. We're gonna leap across to the wreck. Roger. Jump, your stomach lurches with the vertigo as the stars blaze above you and below. The air of the heavens is thin and torn by unpredictable winds. Then your boots hit the running board of the Ozymandias, and your leather-gloved hands fumble for a hold. One of your companions throws you a line, and you lash the two engines together. Only then do the rest of the boarding party follow you. One of them forces open an exterior hatch, and you clamber inside. Her interior is cold, unlit, and whistles with wind. Your party's lamps spread buttery light over the narrow, paneled passage. You make your way towards the hold, stepping over bodies crumpled in the corridor. That's not good. Fortunately, your way is blocked. A bulkhead has been mangled inward by a well-aimed barrage. You can clear the obstruction away or lead your party on a more precarious path. Either one we need to roll, and those are the only two options. If anybody watching has a preference, we'll go ahead and go with that. I'll give you a minute or two if you want to put something in. But other than that, we're just going to go with my best guess, which is probably not the best guess, considering. So we can either locate a length of pipe as a pry bar and set to work, or we can go back onto the Ozymandias' hull, climb past the blockage, and enter through a window on the far side, and do so carefully. You know? Nobody's got anything to add. I think we're going to go for the second one. Success! You want to hear? The rest of the boarding party follow you without enthusiasm. Oh, we need a little enthusiasm. Recall the first time you climbed outside an engine, helping the captain fix a leak on an exterior pipe. The wind had shrieked, buffeting at you. You asked the captain what would happen if you slipped. Fall, she answered, tersely. But where to? You ask. But where to, you ask? She looked down, then up, then back. The sky's depths spiraled all about you. Away, she said, and you heard her fear. Back in the present, you tumble back into Ozymandias. Through a shattered window, your party spill in after you, glad to be back inside. You have reached the Ozymandias' hold, a ruin of smashed cargo and spilled supplies. Hopefully, somewhere amidst the detritus, you can find parts to repair the Orpheon and restock your stores. And our options are to conduct a thorough search. Companions work quickly. The Ozymandias' hull has begun to creak. Your actions on board may have compromised it. That's not good. Renewed. You find enough food and gear to restock your supplies and enough spare parts to make necessary repairs to the Orpheon. The food will need to be thoroughly thawed, of course, but you've eaten worse in the skies. Oh ho! Cries one of your party, prying the lid off of a long crate. It holds a cannon still nestled in straw. Another crewman pulls a battered bird cage from a pile of ruined cargo. Within the cage, something winged and furred opens a sullen eye. You examine your finds. We can gain 4 times supplies, or we can gain 15 times hull. Let's take... Oh, we get both. The Ozymandias emits a long, juddering creak. Your boarding party exchange nervous glances. From the chaos of its hold, you have retrieved repairs and supplies and discovered some useful equipment. A gun that can be mounted on your locomotive and an educated bat. Educated bat. So the bat's been to school. Okay. Mount the Jerusalem cannon on the Orpheon. Her own weapons were damaged during your flight from the kingdom. That leaves you vulnerable. Claim both this and the bat. Liberate a diffident bat and employ it as a scout. The heavens are wide, so locomotives use scouts like bats. Locate things of interest. Ports, resources, wrecks, like this one, to scavenge. We're gonna do that because the cannon seems important. Cotterell and Hather's Sage, Jerusalem, fires single shells to a good range, more or less accurately. You order 2 of your party to get it back to your vessel and fit it immediately. The Ozymandias groans again. Structure shudders spasmodically. The heavens are wide, so locomotives use scouts like bats. Let's liberate the bat. Bat retreats. The bat treats its rescue as an inconvenience and immediately begins haggling over pay. You offer to put it back in its damn cage and leave it on the Ozymandias, at which point it becomes more polite. You doubt it will last. The bat's fighting about what we're... Okay. The Ozymandias emits a long, juddering creak. Your boarding party exchange nervous glances. From the chaos of its hold, you have retrieved repairs and supplies and discovered some useful equipment, a gun that can be mounted on your locomotive, and an educated bat. We could either press onto the engine room, we might find more fuel there, You better hurry. The Osmandius is beginning to break apart. This is not without risk, or it's too dangerous to stay. I'm gonna go ahead and say, got a gun, got a bat. Let's take our leave. You lead your boarding party back to your vessel, unshackling her from the buckling Osmandius. You stoke your engines and steam away, restocked, repaired, and rearmed. Your crew give you a ragged cheer. Your terror has fallen. That's a good thing. Scout discovered something. See what it is. Open your chart. How do I chart? Over here. Keep going this way. Summoned by Captain Whitlock. The walls of the captain's cabin are lined with hodgepodge of curios from across the sky. Captain Whitlock lies in bed. Black marks cover her skin like a monstrous brand. When she coughs, coils of acrid smoke pour from her lungs. That's not good. So it looks like our options are to inquire after the captain's injury. Locomotive doctor attends her. Her lips are tight. Or we can approach the bedside. The captain opens her eyes. As you draw near, she attempts to smile. Let's go talk to her. Her mouth is blistered from the blue fires that dance on her tongue. What? Her hand grips your arm. Her skin is hot as a kettle. Made arrangements. The Orphean will be yours. Her voice is just a rasp of burned meat breath. What a description. But promise. She breaks off, scream a word in a language that was not made for mouths. When she resumes speaking English, she is weaker. Her request is little more than a gasp. Promise me one last service. Promise her you will obey her last command. Make no promise. Tell her to rest, pull away, or demand to know why she took the Orphean to the Blue Kingdom. Well, we've got 4 different selections here that we can choose from. If anybody has any input, now is your time. So I'll give it a minute. If anybody has anything to say, we'll go with that. If not, I will just go with my best guess, which is probably the worst guess. So your guess is probably better than my guess. Just saying. Like I said, we'll give it a minute. Give it a minute. See if anybody wants to say anything. Nobody wants to say anything. We'll go with my best guess, which is your worst guess. I tell you right now, if I get to choose, we're gonna go with demand to know why she took the Orphean. And there is your minute. And your time is up. My turn. She laughs. A sound like wood snapping on the fire. Ash sprays from her mouth. It was worth it, she swears. Her voice is suddenly firm, her eyes hard and bright. Then she sinks back into the scorched pillows and a twisting, frantic fever. The walls of the captain's cabin are lined with a hodgepodge of curios from across the sky. Okay. Guess we can take our leave. We have an engine to command. You leave the cabin and the scorched stink of its air behind and return to the bridge. New Winchester is further than you'd like. Captain hasn't long left. Okay, we can't go that way. Guess we overheated it. Where do we see the map? Okay, going this way. Is this a bad train? Oh, I think we might have crashed right before we looted it. Might be in trouble. You're prepared to board the buckled wreckage, poised to plunder the plunderers. Behind you, someone is humming a song. You can recover its weaponry. Bridge is in ruins. Hold is crumpled, but its main gun has survived an engineering crew. Good to remove it intact. This will give you a small weapon that you can equip while in dock or sell to an equipment shop. We can raid the remains. Marauders pillage homesteads and hunt travelers all across the reach. They often carry stolen valuables, or we can strip it for repairs. Scavenge the marauders' plating and components to repair the damaged Orphine. You know what? I'm gonna give you a. Let's give it another minute. If anyone wants to chime in and decide what we do, if not, we are going to go with recover its weaponry or raid the remains. Because doesn't look like we need to strip it for repairs. We're gonna go with one of these. I need to download the Jeopardy theme. Now that'd probably get me tagged anyway. That's probably a bad. And there goes the minute. No one has anything to say, so we are going to raid the remain. Your boarding party returns with wallets and watches, cufflinks, locked keepsakes. You store them in the safe to be pawned if you make it back to port. We have 34 sovereigns. Onward we go. Oh. What? We can go back up that way. We can go to this place? I don't know what this is. But there was a thing that the scout found, which is this way. Oh, can we pull in here? Dock. New Winchester. You coast into the bustle, the din, the soot, and the steam of Wolvesey Station. It is clogged with other engines, scrappy mining locomotives from Lustrum Way, weathered explorers gleaming with frost, sleek company vessels with bright brass fittings. No sooner have you pulled into the sidings than a brusque station master bustles over. He requests to come aboard. I must speak with your captain, he insists, brandishing a ledger. Usual formalities. He has just appeared. Look to the Orphine's doctor. He has just appeared at your shoulder. His face is solemn. His hat is in his hands. He lowers his eyes. The captain's dead. Crew exchange. Ugh. I can read better than that. The crew exchange bleak, wordless looks. The Orphine itself feels suddenly more empty. Station master looks confused. You inform him that unfortunately Captain Whitlock has just passed. Ah, he says neutrally. Sorry to hear that. Very sad, very sad. He waits for what he considers an appropriate minute and a half before continuing. Alas, even amidst tragedy, the cogs of bureaucracy must turn. If Captain Whitlock is deceased, station authority require their answers from the first officer. He dons a set of spectacles and locates his pen. It will be relatively painless. Name, background, purpose of visit, etc. Shall we begin? I guess we begin. Create your captain. Okay. What do we think? I think we go for a soldier in the Royal Horse Guard, in the Corps of Royal Engineers, and in the Commissariat. We're gonna go for the Corps of Royal Engineers. Wealth. Choose an ambition. What does winning mean to you? Wealth, fame, the truth. We want the truth. I'm kind of retarded. Term of address. Reverend, Madam, no, Sir, Citizen, Captain, my lord. My lord sounds fantastic. Thank you. Our name is Nettle. Origin, soldier in the Corps of Royal Engineers. We look for the truth. We look like this, and we're kind of goofy. 3 weeks have passed. This morning, Captain Whitlock received a simple memorial service. Her body was consigned to a necropolis shrink bound for serene consolation. Now you sit with a handful of her relatives in the threadbare offices of her solicitors. A methodical notary is reading the will. Captain was wealthy once, but squandered her capital on mysterious expenses before her expedition to the Blue Kingdom. Captain's relatives, from whom she was mostly estranged, are clearly wondering why we're here. I'm going to listen to the end. In final condicil, the notary announces Captain Whitlock confirmed that possession of the Orphean was to pass to its first officer. He peers at you with dry gray eyes. This includes a certain black box contained in the Orphean's hold. Captain Whitlock's final request was that, at a time of your choosing, transport said box to an address in London. He hands you an address card and deposited it there. You are not to look inside. She gave no explanation, and that's it. Captain now. The Orphean is... This is... We have Captain Whitlock's legacy. You can investigate the black box at New Winchester. You could take the box to London as requested, or you could sell it and be done. You have been bequeathed a large black box which once belonged to Captain Whitlock. You have gained 100 sovereigns, which brings us to a total of 134. Clamoring central station of New Winchester, a place of steam and smut and thundering iron. Here you find people willing to pay for a skilled captain service. Oh, we've got so many options. What do we do? Our locomotive doesn't really need to be repaired. I don't know if we need a new crew. Investigate the black box or do a bunch of other stuff. Let's investigate the black box. Captain Whitlock left it. You in the hold of the Orphean, her will described only as a black box, a description considered to be an unhelpful understatement. Unhelpful understatement. It is a casket of black basalt, longer than you are tall, unadorned, with a single small recess that contains a thing must weigh most of a ton. It stands upright in a corner of the hold where the crew have pushed it out of the we can consider what to do. Captain Whitlock had a specific request. Whether you obey it is up to you. Excuse me. Try to remember when Captain Whitlock acquired the box, it was subject of speculation among the crew. I can examine the box. It has the dimensions of a sarcophagus plundered from the tomb of some forgotten prince of Egypt. Well, that's not what we want here. Sell the box as a curiosity. Without saying what's inside, you won't get much for the box, but at least you'll get it off your hands. The higher your affiliations, the better the price you will receive, or I can consult an academic. Actually, these red ones I don't think I can do. Let's try to remember. Captain Whitlock had brought it on board just before your ill-fated expedition to the Blue Kingdom. It was empty then, you know, because all the lid in the box carried on board separately and assembled in the hold. It's not empty now. It is sealed and even heavier than before. But you left for the Blue Kingdom shortly after the box was delivered and made no stops on the way. So whatever is inside the box now, Captain Whitlock found in the Blue Kingdom. Interesting. Well, we can either sell the box, or we can consider what to do with it. The last request of Captain Amelia Whitlock was for the box to be transported to a specific address in London. Alternatively, you could perhaps find someone willing to purchase it as a curiosity, and if you knew what was inside the box, you might be able to command a higher price. You know what? We are going to... Can I not just... Okay, let's examine the box. There are no carvings or inscriptions on it. The join where the lid meets the body is too thin to admit even a knife blade. Paper thin. There are no holes by which light or air may find their way in. It is impossible to see inside without opening it. Even the keyhole has been engineered in such a way as to prevent peeking. The recess with the keyhole, though, as far as you can determine, that is a more recent addition to the box. The stone has been drilled, chiseled away to create space for a more modern metal lock. Perhaps not. Let's repair the locomotive. Restore it to pristine and then visit wait, what? Smoggy, clinking, singing, stamping, thronging, frantic heart of the ever-expanding port of soot-smudged glass and bright steel spilling across a drifting, mist-wrapped archipelago. Its factories thunder, its engine sheds ring with hammers and hiss with steam. Locomotives chug into sidings for repairs, or flare across the sky and away in the high wilderness. We have an opportunity. We can learn about trading, we can promise of days, or we can inquire about the Winchester War. Learn about trading. A porter in the station advises you to visit the nearby hub, the Promise of Days, and talk to the seasoned captains there. They keep their ears to the ground. They'll know about an opportunity too. Okay. Is it the Promise of Days? We'll introduce ourselves to the seasoned captains. Four are gathered at their usual table. The masked citizen, the libertine, a polymath, and pioneer of the neo-nocturnal artistic school. The Bedivilled didact, a scholar haunted by his discoveries. The plucky baroness, explorer, collector, philatelist, whatever the hell that means, and spatchcocker Meg, who hunts monsters. Of course, everything out there is jolly dangerous, says the baroness. Few risks skies, so news of distant valuable. Collect port reports from the places you visit and deliver them to Victory Hall or Company House. Almost. The more you turn in at once, the more they'll pay. Look for other opportunities on the way, advises masked citizen, passengers who want transport, rich men in bloody work, etc. Okay, can we just leave? Can we just go? An opportunity, a fastidious explorer. Sure, anything to get me out of here. Hire on crew. Whatever this is, let's do it. I could have just left at any point. I am such a dumbass. Chugga 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 chugga. Who's over? How do we send out the... Send out the bat? Your bribe with bat... Discover. You bribe your bat with moths until it tells you what it's discovered. I have no idea what we're doing. But we're gonna do our best with what we don't. Chugga chugga. This close to the mother mountain, the sky grows cold. You're on boots and gloves. Have I done something dumb? I think I might have done something dumb. Maybe we should have bought some supplies and stuff. I have no idea how this works. This is roguelike roulette for you. God, play a game never played before. Honey Shepherds, 57 experience gain. What does that do for me though? The bat. Tell me what's out there, bat. Scout relays its findings. Go up this way. Chugga 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 chugga. We're getting close. Uh-oh. What is this? The Great Aunt K. Let's scavenge it. We can end. Okay, the wreck gleams with frost. Its windows are dark. Its engine silent. Perhaps something of value. And we can enter the dawning tear in the hull. The damage is so extensive that the whole chassis is on the verge of collapse. Tread lightly. We can mourn the dead, or we can leave the wreck untouched. Roll the dice. We win. We succeed. Your boarding party follows you gingerly through the rent in the wreck's side. The steel bones of the engine groan miserable. You need to hurry lifting your lamps. You lead your party towards. We can either go towards the galley for supplies. We can go to the magazine to retrieve ammunitions. Captain's quarters to find unusual discoveries. Excuse me. The crew quarters. Any valuables you find are likely to be modest, but you might be able to sell them to a pawn broker, or we can go to the engine room to scavenge fuel. I think we need fuel. You gain 4 fuel. Onwards. Let's get out of here. What the fuck is that? This thing is going all sorts of crazy. Ah! Dick. gotta be close to the dead, right? They're overheating. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, rupture. We're dead. Well, we know what that means. We continue and... Oh. Close that down. Confront wheel again. Should have clicked a couple times. What are we getting? Curse of the Dead Gods. And where do I have that? Steam. Yep. All right, here we go. Better launching. Controller on. And again, if I've got this set up right, good. Take over screen here. There we go. I think this one has a lot to do with how dark it is. Enter the Lost Temple. What do you guys think? We keep, we'll keep going on the one I've started. Not that far in. I don't know what any of this means. Throwing knives, worn shield, tip dagger, blunt claws. Whatever, let's take it. A brings out the torch, X is the claws, Y is the dagger. Alright. What? So we'll go, I don't know. We can get a relic or gold. Let's do the relic. Seems like a good starting point. Those of you watching, this is Curse of the Dead Gods. You gotta watch out for light is a factor in this playthrough, or in this game in general. We can light torches to make light easier. Oh shit. Okay, that's how we dodge. Oh, easy, easy, big guy, easy. Ugh, wrong button. To start. I ate that for no reason other than I felt like doing it. And I'm an idiot. Ugh. Oh, so we can use those against enemies. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. Stop that. This is the way we can go. This. We can get painted effigy. Minus 10% blood offering. Plus 2 constitution. Plus 3 dexterity. 4 dexterity. Plus 30 damage in the light. 30% damage. That doesn't sound like something I want. Increase weakened effects duration by 2 seconds. I think that's probably our best option. Again, I don't have a very good idea of what we're doing, but we're doing our best. I'm gonna light all. Oh shit! Wrong button. We need to use that trigger a lot more often. Ow! Come on, man, dodge! Damn it! Okay, that's a good. That went better than it did last time. Ah! Ah! 10% damage, 20. Or we could do both. We have enough gold. Let's do both. We don't have to pay in blood. We only got one way we can go. Auric malediction. Auric. Gold permeates skin and bones. Lose as much gold as you take damage. Oh, damn it. Health loss is reduced by 25%. I guess, at least they give you a bonus to go with it. Okay. I think we did pretty well that time. compared to how we did previously. Just gonna pick up all this money. Money, 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 money. Mines. What's in here? 20% base damage for bows. Thank you. Very useful. Super helpful. Appreciate it. This. Taking damage from enemy deals 30% damage. Yeah, it works. Alright, let's get out of here. Only one way we can go. That's a weapon upgrade. What are we doing? Where are the enemies? Wrong button. Damn it. Stop. Stop getting hit so much. Damn it. Here we go. Oh my god. More of them. We're somehow still alive, so hooray. What do we got here? Okay, we can increase our claws or dagger or get sticks of dynamite. Remove one corruption for each enemy killed. That sounds useful. Maybe not as useful as I thought, seeing as how much trouble we're in. We'll go this way, and then we'll take the health one. I think that's health. Set everything on fire. Take that. Oh, shit. Oh, ow. Ow. Fuck, man, stop. Okay, we lived through that somehow. What do we get here? Silver Star's main weapon throwing. Perfect dodges trigger a volley of projectiles, plus 30% damage against burning enemies, plus 30 damage while in darkness. The only thing we can pay with these things is blood, and we don't have blood to pay with. Let's use favor. What does that mean? Oh, that just changes what you get. Eh, screw it. Did we just die? We have 117 health. Let's go for the healing one, obviously. That's what we need. Uh-oh. Bloodlust. Drink heartily from the fountain of warm life and ignore the salty taste. Okay. All regular healing effects are disabled except those coming from blood. Defeating enemies now releases blood instead of gold, restoring a portion of health. Blood quantity is increased by the kill counter and perception. Alright. See what we can do with this. This looks like a boss room of some sort. Oh no, we get to heal. And heal again. And heal again. And heal again. Oh, but that increases... I should have been paying attention. That's what I get for being a dumbass. This dagger we got is sick. Yeah, you dead. Base damage for bombs, that doesn't do as lot. Oh, I guess we could throw some more bombs. Leave me alone. Or take the money. I have no idea where we're going. This way. Oh, ow. He destroyed the torch too, that son of a... Take it instead of sticks of dynamite. Damn it. Wrong button. No, we don't want that. Attributes are unknown. Let's do attributes. Uh-oh. Shadow Flame, what's that mean? Some braziers now burn with a dark flame that cannot be lit. Ah, okay. This is one of them? Of course it is. You know, we're doing progress. Nuh-uh. Not today. In the words of Buzz Lightyear, not today. Yep. When I was in high school, there was a guy in my independent electronics class who would constantly quote Buzz Lightyear and the not today thing. His name is Adam. He's a great guy. See this? I hope you're doing well, man. I will never forget that time you blew up a capacitor. The teacher came out and was like, "Who the fuck blew up a capacitor?" Because you put it in backwards. Cox Taka. Uh-uh. Owie! Oh shit! Stop! Ooh! Uh-uh. Oh, I ate that. I ate that and I deserved it. I got greedy. Got greedy again. Ah! We got him. Yeah, make your weird growling, screaming noises. Just die. What do we got here? Victory! You know what that means? That means we spin the wheel again. Why is it showing so weird? It is showing the cursor on OBS, but it's not showing it on my screen. Odd. Alright, and here we go, and we spin the wheel again. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. This wheel can only get bigger, too. You know, add more roguelikes, make the wheel bigger. Can't click it again, even though I want to. Crypt of the Necro Dancer. Yep, that's what we're getting. I haven't played this in a very long time. Let's see what we can do. We're probably not going to do very well at this. but we're gonna do our best because damn it, that's what we do. You tell him, boss. One of my favorite gifs of all time comes from this game. It's the all right. Let's do this. Oh my god, did the game just crash? What just happened? I think we should start in zone 1 just because I have no idea what we're doing. What the hell is that thing? I love this game. We can probably buy that. Yeah, you know what? We're good. Oh, I didn't know what that did. Well, you know what that means. It's time to spin the wheel. God, I love that game though. I really hope we get that one again. Wait, what? Why did it open this? All right, here we go. We've got 30, 40 minutes left of stream time before we shut this down. No way, you're gonna make me. Okay, good. You make me play Glyphica? Exit the Gungeon. That is a Steam game. And here we go. Come on. There we go. Alright, we are good. I don't remember how I need it. I am back. How was your first attempt to exit the dungeon? I think I died. Yeah, you'll have that. The dungeon resets things in more ways than one. Stick to Sir Manuel's teachings. Make it. Eventually. Oh. You have nothing else? As I mentioned before, I've been here a long time. I think it's all going away, that you're leaving. It's tough to think about. All this work, soon won't exist. Was it worth it? I can't say. What about you, homie? And now you're leaving? Back the way you came, I guess. Me, I've been here a long time. Think I'll see it through. Okay. Whatever, let's do this. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go! You can't get me! Shoot it, shoot, shoot, and shoot as much as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. I'm the escape from Gungeon man. Someone help me out here. Bullet. 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 If we get the rad gun, I'm gonna dedicate it to my boy Matt. What is this? This is stuff I can buy. I have 61. Slot machine? That piece of junk? Seems like the damn thing wants to break itself. I'll fix it soon. Forgot about last time, huh? You have indecision, tisk tisk. Alright, well, what do we have here? We can buy a blank, an armor. Let's get armor. Right, left, center. You want input, put it in now. Or I'm just gonna go with my best guess, which is probably your worst guess. I'll give you a minute. From right now. Hey, Rat King, you wanna be friends now? 50. I don't have that. We have about 45 seconds. If anyone wants to put in their input and where we go, which door we take, and now is your chance. About 20 seconds left. And I go whichever door I land on. How's that? Uh-oh. Time's up. Here we go. Middle door it is. Bullet, bullet, bullet. Ooh, we got the glass cannon. No, this is the cryo gun. We got a slime gun. Die, bitch, die! Did we win? I think we won. Good job, team. Kick that bucket. Alright, here we go. Left, right? What are we doing? We don't have enough anything to do anything. Alright, we're going in this one. You guys take too long. Yeah, hell yeah. Rock and roll. Oh! Ow, stop! Stop hitting me! Yeah, grandma's boy. Fuck, stop hitting me! It's like if Tyson fought an infant. What do we get? Bouncy bullets. Okay, I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. We got 1 heart left. 2 blanks. I don't remember how to use blanks. Okay, Q does it. We wasted a blank. Anybody we shoot gets a top hat. Oh my god! Laser beams! Oh god. It keeps changing weapons on me. I don't know why, but I love it. Yeah, let's go. I don't know what that means. Can we take this? Oh. Fuck you. Stupid rat. You always were an asshole. Buy this. What do I don't have enough money to buy anything. Damn it. Nope. We are capital F. Fucked. Alright, well, let's see what we can do with what we got. We got the big iron. What do I have now? Whatever it is, I like it. Never mind. You know what? I do like it. Yeah! Whoa. Hell yeah, give me that. Get him! Get him! Shoot the shotguns! We have one health. We have half a heart left. And we are dead. Nope, there it is. There it is. We go down. You know what that means? That means we go ahead and we spin the wheel once again. Hold on. No. You need to do what I say because I say it, and that's how it's gonna work. Exit game. There we go. Yes, I'm sure. You're gonna do what I say because I said it. And here we go. We will spin the wheel again. Click, click. We're gonna click. We're gonna click a bunch. Keep clicking. Alright. Now whatever it lands on, that's what we play next. This is roguelike roulette. We have a failure or a success. Does not matter. We spin the wheel. What are we gonna get? You really gonna make me play Glyphica? We're gonna show everybody how terrible I am at typing. You know what? Fine. That's what the wheel wants. That's what the wheel gets. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and do what we need to do. Behold my terrible typing. New game. And select a main weapon. Anybody have an input? You're welcome to pick. Let's see, we'll give it a minute from right now. And if nobody else picks, I'm just gonna take my best guess, which is your worst best guess, which is your worst guess. This game is a typing game. I got it for my kids to, you know, help them learn how to type because they're both big fans of roguelikes, they're both big fans of video games. And I thought, you know what? Maybe this will get them to do it, and I just ended up playing it myself a bunch. It's a really fun game if you're into typing. We got about 40 seconds left, or I pick for you. I think if I'm going to pick one, I'm going to go for the Heat Ray, just because Heat Ray sounds awesome. Who doesn't want a Heat Ray? I think Repeater is probably the best that we have so far yet. Fluttershy might not be bad, bro. You know, to be completely honest, I'm just talking shit. I have no idea what is best. And we're gonna go with the Heat Ray. Purchase. No, I can't. Okay, well, we'll abandon. What? Current run abandoned. Confirm. Start trials. Select augments. We're gonna take armored and gambler, because that's what we are. I'm a gambling man. And we're gonna begin. All right, here we go. We need to type shit. That's how we win this game. All right, here we go. I never thought I'd be playing this on stream, but here we go. We're doing it. Oh my god, dude, get it right. Here, I don't have any of that. We're doing better than I thought we would. Oh my god, get it together. Uh, uh. Nope, we took that one. I'm retarded. Come on, dude, get it together. You got this. We're gonna be spinning the wheel real soon. I have... Wow! This game is intense, man. But we have to type it to... What do you guys think? Tesla Mine, Spectre, or Meteor? I'm gonna go for the Meteor. It sounds really cool. We can get an oscillator. You know what? We need more than one. We need more than one. Let's do Tesla Mine. And then we can do... I guess we do Meteor again, right? We can either do Precision Bombardment or Relay Accelerator. Increases the spawn rate. You know, we want to increase the spawn rate. That's what we want to do. That's definitely what we want to do. New weapon chopper. Let's do that. What? Doom! Umbra! Iron! Blow! Spacebar! Give me a break! Frail? And you know, that's the end of that one. I knew this one wasn't gonna last long. I am not good at typing. So, yeah, I'm actually glad the wheel brought that one up so that you guys could see just how bad I am at that game. And I bought it for my kids. And maybe I should have bought it for myself. Do not give me Glyphica again. Thank goodness. No, we're not doing that again. We're not doing that again. We already did it. It was Gunfire Reborn. We all saw it. This game is fun. I love this game. I might even start a new playthrough just for this roguelike roulette series. If you want to have an, excuse me, goodness. If you want to have an input on whether or not I restart or I keep going from where, apparently where I've left off, we'll do a new adventure. You know, we'll do a normal with Mr. Kitty, because he is bestest kitty. He throws grenades, and we're just gonna do our best. So shift is okay. E is our event thing, or our glowing light revealer. Let's take the woodpecker. So E throws our orb. I think Q is grenade. Shift is dodge. Yeah, get him. Pick that up. 3. There we go. 3 is the starter weapon, which is the best for shooting open pots to get ammo and items. It's also really good for blowing these guys' faces off. We're gonna loot everything we can before we move on because, you know, being prepared is that something about the Boy Scouts, right? You stop that. You stop that. This is one of the games I've been waiting to play on roguelike roulette. I wanted this one. My son and I play this game. And this and RoboQuest, my son and I play this. And we have so much fun. My son is 10. He's a good kid. My daughter just turned 13 on Friday. Getting old, man. I don't know if you feel age creep in the same way when you don't have kids, but man, your kids start turning double digits and you realize just the short amount of time it took for them to get there. It is quite the experience. I've got great kids. Both my daughter and my son are super smart. I don't know where they get it. Probably from their mom. My son just got a, what was it? Minecraft Redstone Explained book. Because my wife and daughter went to Barnes & Noble because my daughter had an orthodontist appointment. And he has been on Minecraft ever since, and I'm like, hell yeah, buddy, you learn those logic gates, you learn that stuff. Those are skills that you can take to other places in life. Learning how that stuff works is going to do you a world of good. Keep it up. And you know, I think there are a lot of parents out there that don't realize that, like, the things that Minecraft can teach their children. Because, I mean, the things that Redstone can teach your kids is amazing. The logic gates, you know, how electrical circuits work. It's so good. It should be a part of. They should be using Redstone in school curriculum. You can quote me on that. I think it would be great. I mean, hell, when I was a kid, when I was a kid, and we ran out of electronics classes in our small school. There was like maybe 4 or 5 of us in the independent electronics class, and what they did is they gave us, you know, like one of those mock circuit boards that you can plug things into. And one of the guys blew up a capacitor because he put it in backwards. But you could use redstone to teach kids about resistances and logic gates and all that stuff. I don't know why it isn't used as a tool more in schooling, but it should be. Oh yeah, go this way. Yeah, I had a lot of independent classes in high school. I had independent music, I had independent electronics, I had a painting class I didn't go to because I had enough credits to the point where I was like, I don't need this one. I'm sure the painting teacher was very disappointed in me. She was a very sweet lady, but I'd rather just go to the student lounge, watch TV. Because I was in, if anybody has an equivalent for, what was it? What was that I was in? I was, Future Problem Solvers of America, I think they called it. You were given a problem, you had to come up with a solution, you had to brainstorm ideas to meet the solution, and any problems that would come up with the solution that you had. And then there was something about putting a skit together. I don't know why they did that. I think that was just, you know, another way to judge people on their on their ideas. Yeah, you know what? This will work. But the year I stopped doing that was the year, the lady who was in charge of it said, I want to have an all-male team go to state. And I said, you can't have an all-male team go to state. We need both genders to come up with the best ideas. We think differently. And she said, I don't care. I want an all-male team to go to state. We didn't go to state. Just like I said. And then after that, I was like, you know what? You want us to compete for reasons that don't make sense. And, you know, after I got my academic letter for that, I sort of left it. Because at that point, it wasn't about us doing the best we can. It was about the legacy of the coach. And, you know, I don't care that much about your legacy. I told you how it would go. You didn't listen. In fact, everybody on the all-male team said, we need females to even us out because we literally think of different solutions. There are things in life that men and women see differently. That, and I don't know about you guys, but at that age when you're between the ages of 15 and 18, having a female to keep you on track, keep you focused is important. Because that was the #1 thing they did for us. Otherwise, it was just a bunch of guys fucking around doing stuff they shouldn't have been. Well, what if we write this message on toilet paper? And then they're like, whoa, you know, women can get infections from that. What, you didn't put one on our fucking team? How are we supposed to know? Oh, I love the bows in this game. I doubt anyone that was not any of those teams with will see this stream, but if you do, you guys are great. I had a great time. That one time we went to state, and we all stayed at the hotel, had a great time. You guys were awesome. Let's see, how many of them can I name? Paul, David, the Ryans, Sarah, Beth, Annika. You were all great people. I had an awesome time. Learned a lot from all of you. And there's more names that I missed, but, you know, fuck. High school was 20 years ago. I'm an old man. I got a 13-year-old kid and a 10-year-old. Meredith. You held me to a standard I wouldn't hold myself to, and I appreciate that. That wasn't something I learned until much later in life. Boom! Eat them smoke grenades. You stay. I froze you! There we go. They're all dead. Thunderstorm. Let's take the lizard. Everybody. Come to think of it, yeah, in high school, I had some pretty serious injuries at a very young age. There was a lot of sports stuff I wasn't able to do. The only way I was able to do extracurricular activities were the academic ones. And all because some dude who was much bigger than me wanted to look real cool in front of his girlfriend. What does etching do? Neat. Stop! I don't know how to stop this. None of that. I got the big boy bow. You can't stop me now. Now here they come. Shoot him in the face. Come on. There we go. What's this? I don't want it. I love the bows in this game. The bows in this game are amazing. Take this, and then we'll go through that side thing. Get whatever bonus that gives us. Corrosion damage. You know what? We're gonna make our orb deal more damage. That's the E. That's that button right there. Which freezes them in place. Then we throw a grenade at them. This. Oh, here comes the big guy. You die. You die. You die, you go to hell. Take that. Smoke grenades doing more damage is always a good one. You know what? I'll take the hexagon. It's actually probably a little bit better than the fire dragon. We got corrosion enthusiast, flame shark. You know what? Whenever you inflict the decay of, yeah, we're gonna take this just for our grenades. It's gonna help our grenades a bunch. Boss time. All right, if we get through this, what do you guys think? We keep going, or do we consider that a win and spin the wheel again? I think we keep going. Ooh, that's not a bad one. We get ammo for every time we move. Here he comes. He means business. Ow, I ate that. Should not have. One of the craziest things about growing up in a small town is having someone who you used to run around on the playground with who is now your wife's dermatologist. Alright, we got him. Acidic explosion. Take that. Got here. Enchant. I don't even know what this is. What is this? Oh, hell yeah, we're gonna music people to death. Make sure there's no ammo, we can... Yeah, we'll be fine. Let's move on to the next area. Keep almost dropping my controllers in my lap. I need that for some of these. Alright, Strike Wing +6 is a good weapon. You at? Boom! That's how you clear a room right there. That's how you do that. Then we switch to this to blow ourselves up because we're real dumb. I'm sure a lot of those people in that problem-solving thing will tell you. Yeah, that Joe guy, he was... Yeah, he might not have been all there. He made questionable decisions as a teenager. Uh-oh. Yeah, what do we got here? You know what? I want to try playing music to musicking people to death. Okay, what does that mean? Yeah, eat music, bitch. Give me an amazing. I want it on this one, but I want it on this one. Fine. All right, here they come. Uh-oh. Nice thing about the strike wing is it splits as soon as you hit something with it. Get out of my face! Oh my god. Yeah. There's a boss room. Let's take our treasure before we go. What do we get? Smoke Genius 2. Energy Orb gains 1 more charge. We're gonna take the Smoke Grenade one because beefing those things up is extremely useful. There we go. Let's kill these guys. Yeah, stay dead. Oh. Hey, time out. And that's how you do that. Oh, jeez, I'm dumb. That's how you do that stupidly. Jesus, learn. Learn! It's like that South Park episode. Why won't he read? Alright. Yeah, we can get out of this chest and move on to the next area. Elemental Convergence, Arms Dealer. Long shot. This guy's had anything else we can buy from him? Oh, enhance that. Definitely enhance it. And I guess enhance that too? So we can play music at people? Oh, that'll be fun. Yeah! Freebird! This is actually a really sick weapon. Eat music. You can't handle my sick beats. I gotta admit that would going way better than I thought it would. Enhance that because the bow is, no matter how much music we play, the bow is still better. If I could hit with it. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's not how you do it. Oh God. Excuse me. Come on, get him. Stop moving. There you go. This game is so much fun. You're a roguelike first-person shooter fan. Gunfire Reborn is a good way to go. As is RoboQuest. RoboQuest is also a good one. You're looking for a first-person roguelike, first-person shooter roguelike. My son and I play this and RoboQuest quite a bit, actually. Take that, you stupid lizard. Uh-oh. Stop it. What are you? I don't remember you. Shield ant. Pain in my ass ant. What are you shooting stuff out of your shoulders? That's rude. Well, why don't you quit? Oh my god. Stop. Stop. Yeah, that's what I thought. We climb this ladder? Nope. Need to go this way. And I missed, because I'm really good. Oh my god! What are you? Leave me alone. Oh, go away. We get him? Yeah. Didn't I just kill you? Oh my god, how many are there? Stop! Die! Die! We're gonna take this because this is one of my favorite guns in the game. What do you got? Final Judgment. I didn't even read what that said. Alright, let's go. Wait, so does poisoning them poison me? That's not what I want. It does. That's not good. Nope. I thought there was something coming around the corner. Ow! Stay dead, jerks. Alright, that's how you take care of that, apparently. Let's get a legend box. Get all sorts of fun stuff. Ninja's discipline. Not very useful for what we've got, but you know, take what you can get when you can get it. Elemental shield, advanced shield. After throwing a smoke grenade, plus. You know what? We're gonna take that one. We throw a lot of smoke grenades. We could throw more. Ooh, boss time. Alright. Upgrade. You got. There we go. We're full up on grenades. We're full up on ammo. We can't lose. I'm not gonna say that. We can totally still lose. Eh. Kill it. Where is it? Oh shit. Run, run, run. Alright, we got him. And he's dead. What did you drop? All sorts of fun stuff. Advanced shield. We're gonna do more damage against enemies with elemental effects. That will help our poison grenades will stack with that really well. Guess there's really not a whole lot left to take from here, so we'll go ahead and leave. All right, next one. A bunch of kappas. Nice. That's how you clear a room right there. No damage taken. Who's next? You gotta drop the kappas quick. Those things can do some damage. They will hurt you. Come on. Use your grenades more, dummy. Oh! I didn't mean it. It was just a prank. Alright. Progress is progress. Let's go. Oh my god, there's so many of them. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh yeah, apparently we screwed that up. I don't know how you're supposed to keep track of which one's which. Yeah, maybe if we had been a little more accurate with the bow, we would have had a better chance on there. I'm not sure. Then we go this way. Get him. Come on. Come on, we got this. All right, there we go. Well, corrosion damage just to go with our grenades. There we go. All right, we're gonna do so much damage. See that? That was all 9s. There we go. That's how you do that. We don't need any ammo, which means we could just move on to the next area. Keep killing these. Yeah! Who's next? Oh, get out of here. Leave me alone. Go away. Ooh. Probably not going to be able to afford anything here. That's what I thought. But if we go through here, come back, we might be able to afford something. Let's go kill boss vault, or vault boss. Hit him in the face. Woo! Okay, we can take this chest, and then we can see what he dropped. So we got Elite Assassination, 10% damage dealt for each elite or boss defeated or assisted in beating. Curiosity box. No. Bloody ammo. The weapon cannot be reloaded automatically. When the magazine is empty, can continue to fire, but each extra shot deals damage to yourself equal. No, that sounds dumb as shit. Okay, let's get a couple of random scrolls. We're gonna take. Wait, +7. Yeah, we're good with what we got. We don't need any new weapons. We're good. Going. Wait. Ooh, we might have enough money to do an upgrade. Strike wing. Upgrade the bow. Give me the money. Give you the money? No, give me the money. There we go. Get him! Get them all! Yeah. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that either. What do we got? Golden goblet. Oh, we're gonna increase our smoke grenade damage. I don't know if that increases the damage it does to us, but... yeah, that's a way to do it. More of them popping up. Here they come. I'm under attack by crabs. You stop. Get him. That's definitely one way to do it. Where do the crabs keep coming from? Monogore, all enemies... okay. Any enemies we beat turn and transform into crabs after we kill them. Whew. Oh, we got through that. That's not something we need. But we definitely want to talk to that guy. You. What do you got? We're gonna keep increasing the bow until we can't anymore. Uh-oh. We don't need to be dealing with those kappas. Come on. Hit him in the face. All right, that's how you do that. Strike wing +6. Our strike wing is +13. What is it? Yeah, +13. You're not gonna give us a better strike wing. What do we got? Fight for immortality. Upon taking damage, gain additional max shield. Rational consumption +80% skill damage every time you purchase from the peddler. Dormant bullets. Fewer bullets remaining in the magazine, the higher the weapon damage. Ooh. Does that do awesome things for a bow because it only has one remaining in the... I guess we'll find out. +14. Which way are we going? We're gonna go somewhere. Give me this. I want to stay away from the curse. Destroy curse. Yeah, well, let's do that. Let's destroy the curse scroll. Keep moving. Jesus! Yeah, wiped out. Let's revive. That's what got me. These stupid lobsters. They dropped artillery on me while I was fighting everything else. Enough of that. There's Kappas too. Lots of them. Alright, if we make it through this may be the last one we do tonight. It is getting to be about... It is past that time. We have gone over. So anybody still here, thank you for joining me for, overtime. We're gonna take that. And let's go. Oh, this is the boat. I hope we can finish this. I hope we can do this. If not, it's been fun playing with you guys. Strike wing +15. Can't get much better than that. Yeah, you don't have anything. Here it comes. Ah! Never mind. We're done. I did not handle that well. Well, everybody, that brings us to a close on this roguelike roulette. It has been a ton of fun playing with you guys, and I will see you all in the next stream. we're just gonna do random things because I'm not paying attention. And level 93. Alright. Thanks for joining me for this roguelike roulette. If you want to catch up on any of my other videos, we have a Long Dark series on YouTube. We have a Sekiro series on YouTube. And I have some Project Zomboid Build 42 streams as well that you can catch up on. And tonight we just finished. I owed everybody a full throttle stream. I said I was going to do it back in March, and I wasn't able to do it, so we got that done tonight as well. If you want to go catch that, you can catch it on Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you enjoyed the stream, give me a subscribe, like, follow, you know, whatever it is on whatever platform you're watching on. It helps me out a lot, helps the channel out a lot, and I really appreciate it. And just thanks again for joining me, and I will see you guys all next time. You have a fantastic night, morning, day, whatever it is you're doing, and I'll see you all next time.